Hello, my brothers. Bill Carter here. Let's have a word about words. You know, as Freemasons, we understand that words have power. They actually shape our thoughts and define our character, and really they set the course of our lives. Now, we understand that the rectification of life begins with the rectification of language. And in a world where words are too often wielded carelessly, where they're used to divide and inflame, and even to deceive, we're called to something higher. Freemasonry teaches us that words aren't simply sounds that pass through the air. They're commitments and truths that shape reality itself. Consider the significance of the words that we speak within a lodge. The obligations that we take, they're not just empty phrases. They're sacred vows. The charges that we hear are not simply lectures. They're actually guides for living. And of course, the prayers that we offer, they're not ritualistic formalities. They're reflections of our highest aspirations. Every syllable matters. Every statement carries weight. And every word is an instrument of transformation. Now, the world outside of our lodges can also witness how a Mason's words are measured with care, how he seeks to speak with wisdom and kindness, how he understands that his voice is not just his own, but a reflection of his values and the values of our fraternity. In our homes, the way that we speak shapes the love that we share, it shapes the respect that we build, and it sings the harmony that we uphold. But rectifying language is more than simply speaking with care. It's thinking with clarity. It's ensuring that what we say aligns with what we mean and that our actions reflect our words. A Mason doesn't promise what he can't fulfill. He doesn't speak to harm. He speaks to heal. He doesn't allow falsehoods to pass over his lips, knowing that the truth, once spoken, has the power to illuminate the darkest of places. And this, my brothers, this is how we rectify life itself, by first refining the words that we use. Words build bridges. Words restore faith. Words uplift the downtrodden. They mend broken spirits, and they call forth the highest virtues in man. Let's speak with honor. Let's listen with wisdom. Let's make our words a foundation upon which a better world may be built, because the rectification of life begins with the rectification of language, and that is why we are Freemasons. Thank you, my brothers.